Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. This is, this is hard. I've only told 3 people. My best friend, my therapist, and a cop who, well, you'll hear about that. They all think I had a nightmare, or that I was hallucinating, or that someone was playing a prank on me. But I know what I saw. I know what happened, so. Last year, Halloween 2023, I was living alone. Small house rental, quiet neighborhood. You know, families, kids, normal stuff. I'm not a paranoid person. I'm not someone who believes in ghosts or whatever. Or I wasn't. Halloween night, I stayed home. Gave out candy until like 9 p.m. Kids were cute. Parents were friendly. Normal Halloween. After that, I watched some horror movies. Ironic, right? Around midnight, I went to bed, and that's when it started. I woke up at 3:33 a.m. I know the exact time because I looked at my phone. The numbers are burned into my brain. 3:33. I woke up suddenly. You know that feeling? When you just jolt awake for no reason? My heart was already pounding. I was lying there in the dark trying to figure out why I woke up. And then I heard it. 3 knocks. On my front door. Slow, deliberate, heavy. Not like someone urgently needing help. Not like a neighbor or a friend. These knocks were wrong. I sat up in bed, listened. Nothing, just silence maybe. I imagined it. Maybe it was part of a dream, but then 3 more knocks, exactly the same. Same rhythm, same force. Like whoever was out there was following a script. My mind was racing. Who knocks on someone's door at 3:30 in the morning? Nobody. Nobody with good intentions. I should have stayed in bed, should have called the cops, should have done anything except what I did. But here's the thing. My mom lives 2 hours away. She's not well. Health problems. And my brain immediately went there. What if something happened to Mom? What if someone's here to tell me? I grabbed my phone. Checked for messages, nothing, called her. Straight to voicemail. But it's 3 a.m. Of course it went to voicemail. The knocks came again. I got out of bed, pulled on sweatpants, a hoodie. Walked down the hallway. My house is small. Bedroom to front door is like 15 feet. I stood at the door put. My eye to the peephole, I couldn't see anything. The peephole was black, like something was covering it from the outside, or someone was standing right against the door. Who is it? I called out, my voice cracked. I sounded scared, no answer. Hello? Who's there? Still nothing. And then I did the stupidest thing I've ever done. I unlocked the door. I opened the door. Just a crack, like 3 inches. Chain lock still on. There was someone standing on my porch, but not someone something. It was tall. Really tall. Like 7 feet maybe, wearing clothes. But they were wrong. Tattered, old-fashioned looking, like a Halloween costume. But not. The thing is, I couldn't see its face clearly. There was something over its head. A mask maybe, or a hood? But I could see eyes. Oh God, the eyes. They weren't right. Too big. Too dark. Reflective. Like animal eyes when light hits them. But there was no light. It wasn't moving. Just standing there. Perfectly still. Staring at me through the crack in the door. I couldn't move. Couldn't speak. My entire body was frozen, and then it tilted its head slowly to the side like a dog does when it's confused. But the movement was mechanical, unnatural. Then I listened, voice like trick or treat, those words. But the voice, oh God, the voice. It sounded like a recording played backward and then forward. Like static and whispers and something trying to mimic human speech but not quite getting it right. What? I stammered. It said it again, same way. Exact same inflection like a recording. It's 3 in the morning. Halloween is over. I don't have any. Again. 3rd time, and then it leaned Forward. Closer to the crack in the door. I could smell it now, decay, rot, but also nothing, absence, like the smell of a freezer that's been unplugged. I don't understand. What do you want? And this time voice, different now, lower, more menacing, and said, you have to choose. Trick or treat. My brain wasn't working right. I was terrified, but also, it was so absurd. So impossible, this thing. On my porch. At 3 a.m. Asking for trick or treat. I don't have candy. I gave it all out earlier. Then what do you want? Trick or treat. Choose. I don't know why I answered. Maybe because some part of my brain thought if I played along it would leave. Treat, I whispered. I choose treat. The thing stepped back away from the door into the darkness of my porch. I could barely see it now, and then it raised its arm. Long. Too long. The arm extended further than it should, and it pointed at me through the crack in the door, pointing directly at my chest. You chose treat. I will remember. Next Halloween, I will come back. And you will give me what I want. What do you want? You. I slammed the door, or tried to. It wouldn't close. Something was blocking it. I looked down. There was a hand in the gap between the door and the frame, but it wasn't a normal hand, too many fingers, or too few. I couldn't tell. Gray, mottled like clay. I screamed, shoved against the door with all my weight. The hand didn't move, didn't react, just there, blocking the door. And then it slowly pulled back, finger by finger, withdrawing. The door finally shut. I locked it. Chain. Deadbolt. Everything stood there, back against the door shaking, and from outside I heard footsteps walking away, slow, heavy, down my porch steps, down my driveway, and then nothing. I called the cops. They came, checked my porch, my yard, the street, nothing, no footprints. No evidence anyone had been there. The officer was nice, but I could tell he thought I'd had a nightmare or maybe drugs. They asked if I'd been drinking. I hadn't. I didn't sleep the rest of that night. Sat in my living room with all the lights on. When the sun came up, I felt relief, but also dread, because it said it would come back. Next Halloween. That was a year ago. Halloween 2023. It's October now. October 2024. Halloween is in a few days. I moved. Different house. Different neighborhood. Different city. Didn't tell anyone my new address except my mom and my boss. But I don't think it matters. Because 3 nights ago, I woke up at 3:33 a.m. No reason. Just woke up, heart pounding, and I heard some footsteps outside on my new porch. It's coming back. So I'm making this video. I need to tell someone, and I need to warn you if you hear a knock at your door on Halloween night at 3:33 in the morning. 3 knocks, slow, heavy, wrong. Don't open it, please. Don't do what I did, because if you open that door, if you see what's standing there, if it asks you to choose, you can't unchoose. I chose treat. I thought I was being smart, safe, but now I understand there was no good choice. Trick or treat, either way, it takes something from you. Halloween is in 3 days. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it forgot about me. But I don't think it forgets. It's still out there, waiting for Halloween for 3:33 a.m. And if you ever hear those 3 knocks, run.